Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Alexandra. In today's video we are going to do my hair. This is my relaxed hair routine that I'm sharing with you. I recently started growing my hair almost 2 years now, and you can see how much it has grown. It has grown a lot since I started relaxing this hair. I've never been to the salon. I've always taken care of it myself. The problem is I work full-time, and sometimes it take me a while to get my hair washed and prepped and do all this. So anytime I'm off, I try to give some attention to my hair and wash it. I wash it at least sometimes maybe once or maybe twice, depending, maybe in 2 weeks, yeah, because I'm very busy and sometimes I will just be doing ponytails and stuff, and so I don't get time to wash it much. So the last time I relaxed this hair was over a month and a week ago, so that's about 5 weeks ago, and it's quite grown a lot underneath it. So as I'm washing the hair, you can see the underneath the hair is very thick. I have this hair that is a little bit fine at the top and then very thick underneath, so anytime it's growing I struggle to comb it through. So the bottom of the hair is still natural, and then the top is like all relaxed. So that's how it feels now as I wash it. So I decided to use this product, this hair conditioner that I'm putting into my hair. I've been using it for a while. It makes my hair feel so soft. I also had some kind of dandruff in my hair. That's why I used the first product that I showed you in the red container, because it helps a lot with the dandruff stuff. It's designed for that, but well, I don't know if it's really helping like working or not. So continuing, I also showed you another, that is a shampoo in that purple kind of container. That is from the LC. I think it's like an Australian product. So just show you my routine, how I do it. This is just the first stage, quickly washing the hair so I can release all the sweat and heat out of it. So finish with that, I'm going to go upstairs. So this is where I finished washing the hair, and I'm coming to show you how I do it. So in today's video we are going to condition my hair, treat it, moisturize it very well, give it a good cut. I'm going to show you how I cut my hair in the house. This is the second time I'm cutting my hair since I started relaxing it. The first time I did just a very light cut, but in today's video we are going to cut the hair, like a lot of the ends off. I want my hair to grow healthier, so I'm giving it a really good cut, for it to continue growing. So yeah, I know it doesn't make sense. A lot of people say, why will you be cutting your hair when you want it to grow? It helps it grow. Read about it. Okay, so just showing you how I do this process. Relaxed hair can be sometimes really difficult to treat or to take care of, especially at home. So I'm just slowly going through the hair. When you finish washing it, and the way I bend my head forward washing, that means all the hair is all folded forward. So now I need to send it all back to be able to start with my process of applying products, conditioners and stylers and things into it. So that's what I'm doing very slowly, and you have to be very careful with this process because you can really cut your hair, and you can really cut it. Also, before I washed my hair, I did not really comb into it properly. I did not comb into it because combing my dry hair sometimes I realize also breaks. So this whole journey is teaching me how to care for my own hair, and things that work for me and things that doesn't work for me. So just sharing with you, whatever works for you, you do that. So just finished brushing the hair through, using my big comb to comb the hair through. I use the big teeth comb because it helps a lot. So the next thing I'm going to go is partially lightly just go through with my blow dryer. This blow dryer is on low heat. It's not very hot, it's on low heat, and I use this because it has that big mouth like comb attachment, which helps a lot straightening the hair out and take out anything that is already broken out of it, and make the hair easier for me to manage. So after slightly combing this hair through, I'm going to put other products that I'm going to use to protect my hair, like heat protect. I'm going to put into the hair. I'm going to put quite a few stuff like conditioning stuff and things that will help the hair restore its moisture and keep for long. So just showing you how I do this whole process. It's very easy if you if you take the time and you give it the attention to grow your hair. Yeah, so I don't know how we are going to how we are going to grow this hair to next year the length is going to go to, but let's see how we can manage it. I'm also going to put in a bit of styles into the hair. I'll be showing you how I'll be styling my relaxed hair. If you see from some of my previous videos, you see that I've done quite a few ponytails. That is my main to go hairstyles. Ponytails help me a lot, especially with my job. I'm on the go often always, so I do the ponytails and it helps me a few weeks or so, which is quite really handy for me. That is what works for me. I don't know how to do cornrows and stuff properly, so if I knew how to do cornrows, I'll be doing that a lot. Okay, so going on, we have this hair kind of moisturizer, kind of conditioning. It also like heat protect, so I'm just putting it into my hair. This product is really nice. Try it in your relaxed hair or even natural hair, girl, you will thank me. It's very smooth. When you apply it into your hair, it feels like it's sliding, your hair is sliding through, you know, very, very smooth. I just apply it, spread it through my hand, and then apply it through the hair, and you know, just combing through so that the comb can also help spreading anything that I want, you know, to go through the scalp and all that. So continuing again, I'm going to use my blow dryer to help continue this process after applying that kind of oil stuff into the hair. And the next thing I'm going to apply is I think that is a wax, kind of a wax also that apply, it gives kind of like shine to the hair, at the same time helps protect the hair when I'm going to straightening it. So I had this dark kind of wax for a long time now. I hardly use it. Yeah, anytime I'm going to do my hair straightening, that's when I use it. So today's hair straightening that we are going to do is very, very simple. I'm just going to like hold it section by section and do it all the way through. So as you can see me facing I'm facing the mirror now, and my back to the camera is because I have a mirror on the wall which I've been using for a while now. It's a 360 mirror. 360 means, you know, when you are facing the other way, you can see everything that is behind you, all around behind you. But the thing is, when you are facing it, you can't see what is behind you if you don't have a mirror there. So that means you have to have a front mirror and then a back mirror. So that's how it works. So now almost getting with that, just slowly sectioning the hair. I'm going to straighten it through. This hair straightener is the hair straightener I've been using for a while now. It's been doing really amazing to my hair. As you can see, I go onto it once. If it doesn't really like straighten properly, I just go on again the second one lightly, and that is it. And the hair straightener is not on hot, it's also in like medium. So yeah, this is the only way I can get my hair to like, you know, be very, very straight or nicely smooth. Relaxer is really, really difficult, you know, sometimes to manage, as I said earlier on, but depend on how you care for it, and if you get used to it, you will like it. Anyway, as I said before, I used to have I used to have a natural hair before, and it was a struggle for me to care for it. It was so painful. I don't know how to even explain it. It was quite a lot of work for me. Sometimes I do have headache having that, you know, natural hair, although you can have really nice styles like twists and things out of it, but it's really hard for me to maintain. So I cut it into a pixie, and now I'm back into relaxed hair again. I used to have a long relaxed hair when, you know, I started cutting on and off. So I hope I'll be able to maintain this one too. It's growing really well. As you can see, this is my hair almost 2 years on, and I'm getting there. So anyway, just as I'm showing you, I'm just separating the back one from the main one, just a little portion, so that I can work through it slowly, because the hair is quite really thick. So if I'm not careful, I don't section it little by little, and I go in with the hair straightener just like that. It's not going to straighten properly. It will just, you know, like some part will be straightened, some part will not be straightened. And as I'm doing this, I'm also making sure that I don't apply too much heat into the hair to damage my hair, as I said earlier on. Yeah, so just making sure I protect my hair at the same time doing this. So just slowly going through the hair with my hair straightener until I finish this whole process. As you can see, when I straighten that side, I'm brushing through, you can see how smooth it looks. Yeah, so that's how the whole hair is going to look. That's what I want it to look like. So when I finish with this, I'm going to show you how I cut it. I bought this new product which I'm going to use to be cutting my hair. I've got it for a while now, but I never use it because it seems like it look a bit difficult. But then the first time I try using it is in this video, and it's actually handy to use than I thought. Anyway, so still continuing from the other side, that is almost to the middle of my hair. So as I showed you, there is also this clip that I've been using to relax my hair. It's like it look like a bit of a peg where you roll your hair away and hold it. If you use something like that to section this hair, to be nice, it will be easier for you to manage, other than using like a thread or you know, hair band to hold it. Yes. So continuing holding the hair in little sections until I finish straightening the hair. Just showing you the back of the hair. I think the center of my hair is quite longer than the rest of it. The center of it is very, very long. I don't know how and why. Maybe because that part is not like I don't sleep with that part. I sleep with both sides of my hair, like sometimes the left side or right side, which I'm sure affects, you know, sometimes the damage of the hair, breakage and all that. Yeah. And so the top is definitely longer. When I comb, I finish the whole thing kind of straightening process and I comb it all together, you will see what I mean. The center is very long all the way to the down, whilst the, you know, edges and the ends are quite short. So just going on to show you the frontal side of it, how I I keep saying relax, how I straighten this. As you can see, as I mentioned, the side is not that long, but then the top is long here. So just applying small amount of that wax into the hair before I go in with the flat iron. That wax is supposed to actually help with heat. It's designed to help straightening the hair, at the same time heat protectant. So that's why I'm applying it to each strand of hair, or like each section of hair, before I straighten or go in with the hot iron. And as I mentioned, the hot iron is not that hot as I mentioned. Hot iron is not that hot, it's just between medium and that. So just slowly going through this process. The hair, the section I'm holding, if you can see well, the root is very thick, going up is light. The root is quite thick than the top one, so that's why I'm actually cutting my hair slowly. When I keep cutting the hair, you see that they all become like kind of same texture, same kind of heaviness in it, which is what I want for my hair. That is the kind of healthy hair that I want to have. So continue with it. This is how I look, very nice and smooth and sleek, easy to wrap my hands through without issues at all. So just combing it all with my smaller tail comb for you to see how it looks like. So that's it, almost getting there. This is the top one that is left, very small amount of it left at the front of the hair. So just going to show how I do that side without hassle or struggle at all. So I section that one to small, like little amount of hair, not a lot, and wrap the rest away so that I don't have to end up doing that side that I don't want. So slowly doing this process. It's easier if you go to a salon, if you want, paying less money, but then I am not paying any money to anyone and I'm doing it myself, so that's the difference. Anyway, you can get this done in the salon, as I said. So I can't wait to start putting like hair curlers and rollers and things into my hair again. I used to do that a lot and my hair looked all curly and nice when it was much longer, but I haven't done it in a while. So I look forward to doing that and having those kind of 90s vibe of curly hair all running around. It looks really cute. I used to have that and I loved it. Anyway, so continuing, I think this is almost the last section of the hair that is left, and almost getting done with that. And so when I finish with this, I'm just going to show you how the whole hair look. I'm going to turn my back and you'll see actually how it look. You see what I mean by the center of my hair is very long. When I held it, you saw how the length was compared to the back one. So yeah, I have very long center hair done, and when you comb the center of it, it come all the way to the end to the back of the hair, and the side ones are very short, as I mentioned. So this is how it looks when I turn my back and showing you. It is really long. From the top it's very long. So just showing you how it all looks after straightening, before I go in with my scissors and stuff to start cutting it. Yeah, so it looks actually good than I thought. Anyway, so going to continue cutting it and show you how I do this process. So just holding it for you to see the length. And as I mentioned, the edges of the hair is very light. When I held it, you saw what I was talking about. They are very light, the end. So yeah, no, I'm not going to cut it this short. I'm just going to pull the white bit down a little bit more, this guide down a little bit more. Yeah, I think about there. It's still very up, but I think that looks better, so I'm going to cut it there. I know it's a lot of chunk of hair I'm going to cut off, but it's okay, it's going to grow back anyway, so that's what I want to do. So just going to cut it all off with my scissors now, and make it all clean. That is quite a lot of hair. If I turn it properly, you will see it's quite a few inches of hair I'm cutting off. It's okay. When I finish and I brush the whole hair down, you see how smooth the cut look. It looked really nice than I thought it would be. I was worried that some part will be longer and some part will be shorter. When I finished cutting it, it looked as if some part was not the same, but then when I finished and then I compared it, it was okay actually. You see what I mean by very short, like a bob haircut. So just going to comb all through with my small comb, and I'll show you how it all looks like. I'm just going to, when I finish this, use my straight iron again to like bob it all up, like turn it all to the inside of it, like when you have those small bob cuts, you know what I mean. Yeah, so just going to roll it all up and then style it, and that is me really. When I finished relaxing this hair, it took me about almost 2 weeks for it to get a bit dry and fluff, where I have to like start doing ponytails and stuff. And I made sure that the curtain, I have enough length so that when I want to do a ponytail, I can still do it. It wasn't too short. Yeah, not that short. It's still manageable for me to do other things with. So almost done with that. Just still combing the rest through, and you see how it looks. Just using the also the scissors to trim the edges of it all, make it clean, and that's almost done really. The next thing, as I mentioned, is just using the straightener to curl it all in, and that's it. It looks better than I thought it was going to turn out, so that's not a bad idea, cutting it all off. Hopefully it grows soon. So I was also thinking to dye the hair like a little bit much darker, but it looks fine. I'll leave it like that. I'll just, you see, this is the length of it, what I'm talking about. It's really dark and very long, so that's all gone. Bye bye. So this can easily be styled as a pixie, as you can see, because it's kind of the length of neck length or shoulder length. Yeah, I think shoulder length is what I call it. So you can see the edges. I'm saying rolling it all inside, it's going to look like a bob wig. This hair actually turned out good than I thought, and the health in it is very healthy, thick, and if you don't see properly you think it's a wig I'm wearing. It's my hair, the hair I've just cut right now, showing it to you. So that's almost done, and it actually look good. And will you do the same to yours? Will you go ahead and cut that chunk off it? Because yeah, I did, and I like it. I like the way it turned out, and no bad idea cutting it. Once in a while it's good to give it that cut so the hair can grow healthily, and you know, that's how it grows back healthy. And as you continue to relax your hair, it goes very light at the edges, the ends of the hair, so that's why I need that trim. And that's about it, really. That's it. And what do you think about the style, how it looks from the back? I like it a lot. And also, as I said, it's easy to style with ponytails and all that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you the next one. Bye.